Hi, hello, good morning. Today, new topic is hydraulics. Okay. So, the first topic in hydraulics is introduction to hydraulic mechanics and fluid. So, definition of hydraulic mechanics is it defines as the fluid mechanics is the branch of science which deals with the behavior of fluids at rest and motion. So, very important, the rest and motion. When fluid is rest, when fluid is in motion. Okay, so these two parameters are very important. So based on the rest and motion of the fluid, all the chapters are categorized. Clear? ಸೊ ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮೋಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಅಂತದ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ಫರ್ದರ್ fluid mechanics is basically classified into two types. So one is fluid statics, another one is fluid kinematics. Okay, they again fluid dynamics is further classified into fluid kinematics and fluid kinetics. Okay, the first one is fluid statics, second one is fluid dynamics. The fluid dynamics is further classified into fluid kinematics and fluid kinetics. Okay, sometime asked the question like this: fluid dynamics are further classified into dash and dash. So fluid dynamics are further classified into fluid kinematics and fluid kinetics. Clear? Next topic, properties of fluids. Basically, the properties of a fluid. Properties means fluid behaves some different ways. That is called as a properties. The properties are further classified into density, specific weight, specific volume, specific gravity. It's like this. Okay, so density. So defined density. So density is defined as the ratio of the mass of the fluid to the volume of the fluid. Mass per volume is simply called as density. Clear? So this is the formula used to calculate the density. So density is equal to mass of the fluid divided by volume of the fluid. So SI unit of density is kg per meter cube. Clear? Kg per meter cube. So density. So this is the symbol is called as density. So density is represented by rho. So rho of the water is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. So this is the standard value for water only. Clear? Next topic is specific weight or weight density. It is defined as the weight of the fluid. It is defined as the weight of the fluid to the volume of the fluid. So suppose the weight of the fluid is W. W is called as weight. So weight is equal to weight of the fluid divided by volume of the fluid. So weight is weight of the fluid, volume of the fluid. I think it is the reciprocal of the density. Clear? So W is equal to rho into G. So when rho is multiplied with gravity, or density is multiplied with gravity, and then it produces the weight, or sometimes it is called as specific weight, or sometimes it is called as weight density. Okay, so the mass of the fluid into acceleration of the fluid. So when mass is multiplied with acceleration, then it produces weight. Clear? So next, weight per unit volume. So normally weight of the water is equal to 9810 Newton per meter cube. So this value is very important. So in objective type questions, so these type of questions are very important. So weight at the specific weight or weight density of the water is equal to 9810. So rho density of the water is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. So note these 2 points. Next, properties of fluids under that specific volume. The density is over, specific density is over. The next topic is specific volume. So it defined as the reciprocal of density of the fluid. So reciprocal of density means 1 by rho. So this is called as the reciprocal of the density. So our specific volume is equal to volume of the fluid divided by mass of the fluid. So volume of fluid and mass of fluid. It is the ratio of volume by mass is called as specific volume. Okay, the standard unit of the specific volume. The volume is represented by meter cube. The mass is represented by kg. Next one is specific gravity. Specific gravity, it is defined as the ratio of the density of the liquid to the density of the water. So density of liquid divided by density of water. So density of water ne ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ? So density of water ne ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so because so density of water is the standard in liquids. So density of liquid divided by density of water. Liquid may be taken anyone. So for example, water, oils, or milk, or something, anything. So density of liquid divided by density of standard liquid is called as specific gravity. So general formula. So here are sometime another definition for specific gravity of liquid. Specific gravity is weight of liquid. Specific weight of liquid divided by specific weight of the water. So water is always standard. So then it is called as the specific gravity. So specific gravity of water is equal to dash. So this is objective question. Specific gravity of water is equal to 1. It's clear. Next, viscosity. Viscosity is one of the properties of the fluid. It is defined as the property of the fluid which offers resistance to the movement of one layer of the fluid over another adjacent layer of the fluid. I think properties of fluids na ನೀವು ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಸ್ಕಾಸಿಟಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್, ಇಟ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇಟ್ ಆಫರ್ಸ್ ದಿ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ fluid one layer over another adjacent layer. Okay, ಒಂದು ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ನೀವು ವಾಟರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, so consider a table, the water droplet on the table like this, some of the water particles moving in this direction. So okay, you can observe from top layer to bottom layer. So the top layer is always achieve in a shortened length, but bottom layer achieves a very longer length. So what is the reason behind that? It means, so the top layer and bottom layer, so in between the layer, it will create some resistance to flow of the motion. So this property, this resistance is called as the viscosity. Clear? Next, Newton's law of viscosity. So Newton's law of viscosity, actually the viscosity is the property. Clear? So this property is derived by, this property is found by. So how to calculate viscosity? Viscosity is calculated by using a law. Viscosity na calculate ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಒಂದು ಲಾ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. That law is called as Newton law of viscosity. Clear? So it states that Newton's law of viscosity, it states that the shear stress tau on a fluid element layer is directly proportional to the rate of shear strength. So this is the statement. Shear stress, this is called as tau. So according to this statement, the basic equation is, so this is shear stress is directly proportional to the rate of shear strength. So rate of shear strength means, so du divided by, so dy. So this is called as rate of shear strength. Du by dy, rate of shear strength. So tau is called as the rate of shear stress. The rate of shear stress is directly proportional to the rate of shear strength. So E is called as Newton's law of viscosity. So tau is called as the shear stress. Shear stress is directly proportional to the du divided by dy. So what is du by dy? Du by dy is called as shear strength. So what is mu? So mu is called as unit of viscosity. So coefficient of viscosity, or sometimes called as dynamic viscosity. So mu na ನಾವು coefficient of viscosity ಅಂತ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಡೈನಮಿಕ್ ವಿಸ್ಕಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೈನಮಿಕ್ ವಿಸ್ಕಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಥವಾ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಸ್ಕಾಸಿಟಿ, ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as viscosity, is equal to Newton second per meter square. Is very important formula. What is the SI unit of viscosity? The SI unit of viscosity is equal to Newton second per meter square. Clear? Next one, sometime the viscosity is expressed by poise. Okay, so what is the conversion in between poise to SI unit? So 1 poise is equal to 0.1 Newton second per meter square, or another way, 1 poise is equal to, so 1 poise is equal to 1 by 10. 1 by 10 is same meaning to 0.1. So equation becomes same, Newton second per meter square. So clear? So next, kinematic viscosity. What is kinematic viscosity? Kinematic viscosity, it means, so it is defined as the ratio of dynamic viscosity to the fluid of the density. So this is called as the dynamic viscosity divided by to the fluid density. So is called as kinematic viscosity. Kinematic viscosity is called as no. So unit of kinematic viscosity is called as a meter square per second. So this is the equation, meter square divided by second. Stokes once. So same here. So another unit of fluid kinematic viscosity is equal to 1 stoke. How to convert 1 stoke into centimeter square, 1 centimeter square per second? Clear? So 1 stoke is equal to 1 centimeter square per second. This is meter square per second. The meter square per second is the SI unit. Clear? The stoke. So stoke is equal to the I think CGS unit. C means centimeter. So this is called a centimeter per second is called a CGS unit. Sometimes it is called a stroke. So Poise is also in CGS unit. Newton second per meter square is the SI unit. So these units are very important. So you have to note 1 Poise, the value of 1 Poise and the value of 1 stroke. How to convert stroke into centimeter. How to convert a Poise into Newton second per meter square. Clear? Next, properties of fluids. Another property. Compressibility and bulk modulus. I think already science topic bandide. So compressibility is defined as the reciprocal of the bulk modulus. So bulk modulus is called as K. Clear? So what is the reciprocal of K? K means 1 by K is called as reciprocal of K. So 1 by K is equal to compressibility. So this is the simple equation. The reciprocal of bulk modulus is called as reciprocal of bulk modulus is called as compressibility. Clear? So compressibility general formula is equal to increase of pressure divided by, so increase of pressure divided by rate of change of volume. So rate of change of volume is nothing but volumetric strain. Volumetric strain divided by pressure or direct stress divided by, this is called as K. I think this equation is not suitable for K. So compressibility is called as C. C is equal to 1 by K reciprocal. So this is the correct equation. Okay. Surface tension. Surface tension means, surface tension is defined as the force acting on the surface of the liquid. Force acting on the surface of the liquid in contact with the gas or on the surface between two immersible fluid such that the contact surface behaves like a membrane under tension. So very clear. Okay. So surface tension andre concept. So suppose if we consider a liquid, on the liquid na consider marana. Okay. So if we consider a beaker, ಒಂದು ಬೀಕರ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಬೀಕರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ತುಂಬಿಕೊಂಡಿದೆ, ಸೊ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್. Okay. Suppose if anybody acting on the water surface, suppose mosquitoes or paper or so these type of small particles when placed on the water surface, so the water surface will be stretched like this. Clear? Okay. So this type of membrane stretch, this phenomena is called as surface tension. So due to surface tension, so some cohesive force will be developed inside of the water. I think you know cohesive force means it is the intermolecular force of attraction in a water particle is called as cohesive force. The higher cohesive force, so then higher surface tension. When surface tension will be lower, the cohesive force will be lower. So directly proportional to the cohesive force. ಯಾವಾಗ cohesive force ಇರುತ್ತೆ, so surface tension ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, membrane stretch ಆಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. So that is the reason for surface tension. Surface tension formula is to calculate. So new surface tension unit is equal to Newton per meter. Formula force by length. Force by length. So force is represented by meter. Length is represented by, sorry, force is represented by unit. Length is represented by meter. Clear? For liquid droplet, so height h is equal to 4 into sigma divided by d. For sigma is equal to, so this is the surface tension, sigma is equal to 4, sigma is equal to force divided by length, F by L. So D means diameter. For soap bubble, so two condition normally for liquid droplet and soap bubble. Soap bubble is equal to calculate, how to calculate height. Height is equal to 8 into sigma divided by D. So sigma is equal to surface tension. Clear? Next one is capillarity. The concept of capillarity, it is defined as the phenomenon of rise or fall of a liquid surface in a small tube related to the adjacent general levels of the tube. So already ನೀವು ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಾ, ಸೊ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Okay, clear? So if you consider rise or fall of a liquid in a small glass tube, So due to variation of cohesive and adhesive pressure is called as capillarity. Clear?